Welcome back to another episode of Learning Chugeder. In this episode, I will show you different features of Blackboard Collaborate that you may use in your classroom. So the first feature that I will show you is the status feature. So the status feature is located on the bottom. It is an image or an icon of a gray person. So when you click on that, you're going to see different feedbacks such as emotion. Here you can see happy, surprised, sad, confused. There's also buttons that you can click for agree and disagree. So when your teacher has discussions and he or she tells you to use the feedback feature on your status, this is where you will go. There's also an away button that you can press to signal your teacher that you are away from your desk. Let's say you needed to use the restroom. This would be a great way to let your teacher know that you are not at your desk at the moment. And then next we have leave session. So if your teacher cues that it is time to leave the session or it's the end of your Collaborate session, this is where you would go to leave the session. The next feature is the microphone. So the microphone is found at the bottom right next to your status or your profile picture. And right now you'll see that there's a slash on your microphone. That means that your microphone is turned off. So let's say you want to turn on your microphone because it's your turn to speak. All you have to do is simply click on that icon and it'll turn green. Once it's turned green, it means that your microphone is turned on and your classmates and teachers can hear what you're saying. Once you're done speaking, simply click on the icon again to turn off your microphone. Next is video. So the video icon is located right over here. Right now there's a slash because it is turned off. So if you want to turn it on, all you have to do is click on that icon. It will ask you, would you like to access the camera? Go ahead and click on allow. And then here you'll see a preview of your video. Just go ahead and press share video. And then in the bottom left hand side, you'll see a preview of how you look like so your teacher and your classmates can see what you look like. And let's say you are done with the video and you want to stop sharing. Just go ahead and press on the blue video icon to turn that off. The next feature is the raise hand feature. So the raise hand icon is located right over here. And so if you click on that, it will virtually raise your hand. Your teacher will get notified if you want to ask a question or participate in how your teacher decides to use this icon. So once you click on it, it turns purple, meaning your hand is raised. And if you click on it again, it means you lowered your hand. Moving on to the chat feature. So every time you log on to Blackboard Collaborate, this is what your screen will look like. So to open up the chat box, click on this purple arrow and the side panel for chat will show. Make sure you enter the everyone chat. Here you will see messages from your teacher and classmates. So to participate in the discussion, just go ahead and click on this text box where it says say something. You can type your response and you could also read the messages that your teacher and classmates share. If you want to message your teacher privately for something really important, just go ahead and click on this icon over here. Once you click on that, you're going to see 3 circles near your teacher's name. So once you click on that, it will say send a chat message. So if you send a chat message there, only your teacher can see the messages you are talking about. That's really important. And if you go back and you want to go view the everyone chat, just go ahead and click on everyone. Here we have the interactive whiteboard. So in the interactive whiteboard, your teacher may write a question on this whiteboard. Let me just show you an example. So if I were to write 5 times 10 and I want my students to respond. And let's say I chose a certain student. So if you were to be the one to respond to this whiteboard, you can simply write on your iPads by drawing on this whiteboard using your finger. But make sure that you follow your teacher's rules as to how you are going to use this whiteboard. So if I were to respond, I am going to click on the pencil so that I could draw on it, or you could do text, but for this example I'm going to use pencil. I could also change the color, maybe to let my teacher know that this is my answer. So I'm going to go ahead and choose purple. So 5 times 10, I'm going to answer it by writing 50. So your teacher and classmates could see your response. Lastly, we have a poll. So if your teacher wants to check in with you in between your lesson, it could be a simple question like this, like how are you feeling today, or a check-in of the lesson you guys are working on. So once this pops up, you could answer the question by clicking on the choices. So for this example, the teacher shared, how are you feeling today? You can respond, are you feeling great? Are you feeling tired? Go ahead and choose your response. So I feel great. I'm going to press great. So my teacher can see that I am feeling great today, or the teacher could see my response. So that's it for this episode. Make sure you look through other helpful videos on our channel. Remember, whenever you watch these videos, we are learning together.